The final issue I'd like to bring up, which seems to be dropped, is in August, when we were not in, like many other politicians, I rang doorbells in my district to see what was on people's minds. And I ran across two grandmothers who had grandchildren who tried to go down this transgender route. It was obviously very disturbing for both grandmothers. One of them only had one grandchild, and I could tell it broke her heart that her granddaughter, who she loved so much, had decided to go down the transgender path. This is obvious that we have far more of this than we had when I was a child, and most people who have what they call gender dysphoria will grow out of it. Unfortunately, we have a policy right now pushed by the Department of Education in which we have to, I would say, encourage or tell people that this is an acceptable way to behave. And right now, the Department of Education threatening to withhold funds from school districts who don't, say, allow transgender guys into the girls' bathroom or such. So in other words, this part of the culture is kind of, I believe, encouraging an increase in this sort of behavior. It's not something that affects many Americans, but if it affects Americans like the grandmothers I talked to, it is devastating. And I would hope in the future that politicians who talk about this issue realize that when they, as President Biden is, talk about it like it's a very positive thing, the result is I think you're going to have more and more people go down this path, and you're going to have more and more people who would have come out of it eventually stay in it. So it's something else that should be talked about. And is the reason we have such a big increase in transgenderism is because it was always there, or is it because our culture is making it a more permissive lifestyle, and as the result encouraging children to go down this path?